Hi guys, we are taking today a look at Colonize, the prologue of this game. This is out since the 25th May this year. It is developed by Rembrosoft and was published by Creative Forge Games. It has mainly positive reviews and it's a city builder colony sim, a sandbox management game.
We labored to rid the Church of England of the vestiges of papal influence. Despised as Puritans, we suffered persecution and were forced into exile. In the year of our Lord, 1620, we left Europe on a religious mission to establish a godly government. In Plymouth, we boarded Mayflower, an ark that would carry us to the promised land. Soon, we were besieged on all sides by the treacherous ocean. Scurvy and fear of imminent death accompanied us for the remainder of our journey. We barely reached the New World alive after months on the high seas. The fear of retribution plagued our minds. Our countrymen had already warred with local tribes over this land. Many of us, too, believed we were not destined to share it. Famine and sickness struck our colony. We resorted to stealing food from the natives. The whole settlement feared the violent wrath of their war parties. Instead, one of them befriended us. Squanto spoke our language. Despite previously having suffered in slavery at the hands of our kind, he arranged for us to trade with the people of the First Light, thus saving our very lives. They introduced us to the beauty and bounty of our unforgiving surroundings, but most settlers still refused to see them as equals. Others would only deal with them if they commit to his word. Shall peace be sustained by sturdy plowshares or instruments of warfare?
Yeah, just a fair warning, guys. First of all, I'm going to skip the tutorial because I cannot read this. Secondly, you cannot turn the sound down of the intro. So I'm going to go out now to put the settings of the audio to an acceptable level. The music is kinda nice and relaxing here. The ambient sound is far too loud, so I pull that down. But we want to have the nice relaxing music here. If anything gets too loud, I will have to go again into the settings, and also I will have to fix the intro loudness in the rendering process later on. Yeah, the first thing we should do is probably a woodcutter, because that's really important for us. To turn the houses, you use the scroll, the mouse wheel. Going to put the woodcutter here. Then I'm going to put a road down, if I can, between those houses, those businesses, I mean. Yeah, that might help us already. Then this way, maybe. Okay, then we need one. Not sure how far we can go here, but we need one road here into that direction to get our quarry placed also. I mean, we need the sawmill and the woodcutter most urgently, but I'd like to wait till I see the woodcutter built already. Then we might wanna, after this, make sure that we got people working everywhere. I need someone to do the cooking here. Also, the other first thing we need is to take care of some food. Woodcutter, sawmill, quarry, hunter. We definitely should build a hunter then as next thing. Where's the road of that guy? Should be probably this way. Going to place it back here. And then we will wait that out. I will fast forward the game now. And when they did that, I'm definitely setting already the quarry up. Like here-ish. They might need to run up here for the stone. I'm not sure about that, by the way. Okay, so they should immediately build the most important stuff for us. And then we have to get some houses done. We have plenty of people working in the warehouse here, I guess. So I will put some also off the cellar so that the people do carry the stuff that's needed to be carried now. Then they will also start working here. Let me make a road now. I'd like to have one here-ish and here. And then I'm going to immediately do the sawmill. That's this building. Yeah. Probably should put that as close as possible to the road also. Yeah, like that. Then they can build that next. I think we got the quarry up and running also, if I'm correct. Wait, we need some worker in there. Yeah, we will now put some workers out of their job. Let's see how fast that's going to work here with the sawmill also. The hunter needs a road. I have to do that as soon as possible. I'm not sure how far I can go with that. That seems to be it's possible. Then here-ish. And there. Okay, that looks good. Should probably also be able to put a road. Nope, that does not work. Okay, forget about that. Didn't say anything. The game is very nice and relaxing by the music. It is a bit blurry if you scroll out with the graphic in a distance, but the closer you get then with the scroll wheel, the better it gets. In my opinion, at least. Here is our ship. And later on we can go out with the ship and go on expeditions. and probably get some materials or wares that we can trade with other natives that are living nearby or a bit further away, and that's going to be very interesting then. That's at least my assumption after I read the shop page of the game. The game is about the 17th century and tells the story of a settlement in the New World and all the difficulties encountered by the early settlers. So I'm pretty curious what problems we will encounter later on. This is just the prologue to the game, and you can try this out yourself if you want to, just to get an impression if you want to buy the game or not. Yeah, it's a city builder colony sim, as you can easily see, also strategy game. At least it's shown like that on Steam. It's a single player, of course, and it's an early access game. So they're going to add quite some stuff here, for sure. And now that we got everything up and running, that was really important, I'm going to add a farm. Because we need just more food, that's for sure. I want to turn this, would be nice. Oh, why not? Let's place this here. And then we are going to start to build some houses as soon as we got the farm up and running. Just to make sure that we got plenty of food. Because that seems to me pretty important in a colony builder. Let's place a road here. Yeah, and that will be the next, to build houses for the people. So we got someone working in here. No, we don't have anyone working in here, so I'm going to put some people out of their workplaces still. To make sure that everyone has a job here in every business. I'm definitely going to put one out of the quarry. We don't need that many people on the quarry. We need rather someone in the sawmill. We have 2 people in the hunter, that's good. The hunting lodge. What I'm missing is a herb collector or someone that does kinda generally collect mushrooms, berries and all the roots and everything around. That would be still nice to get. Although not every colony builder needs to be the same in my opinion, so yeah. An important thing also in my opinion is to build the well. Just to be able to do some firefighting. Going to place that here right in the middle anywhere, so that we cover the most important buildings with that. Yeah, let's put it around here-ish. It does not cover the hunting lodge probably, but pretty much everything else. I hope that worked. Yeah, looks like it. And then they got enough to build for now. Of course, the less workers we got in the warehouse, the longer it takes to let them do the building. Because the more people work in other professions, the less workers we got, and that's why it's so super important to build the houses as soon as possible. That's at least my assumption. They are immediately carrying food over into the inn because the inn is doing the cooking. Let's see how many people are working in the inn then. Because right now I don't see anyone working in here. That might be also important. Ah yeah, there's one person. Okay, all good. We have 3 on this one. Shelter is full. The hunter has 2. The warehouse has 2. The sawmill doesn't have anyone. Guys, I'm sorry, but one has to go to another job. Let's hope he goes to the sawmill. I want someone in here. I don't get anyone in here. That sucks. I'm going to put some away from the hunter and see if now someone... Yeah, now finally someone went to the sawmill. And I will have to put another one out of any job to get it then to the farm. Probably my only option is the seller or the hunter. I think I'm going to take the seller because those guys are only carrying the food and they are not really that busy that they need 2 people on the job right now. But we're getting there. We might have to sit that out a bit. And as I said, it's nicer to watch the game in close-up view. Far nicer. Yeah, and all the buildings that have workers do have a red circle around them, which probably means that's the main area they are working at. So I'm really curious, can I move this? Can I do anything about this? Because this guy here has no stone nearby whatsoever, so I'm wondering if this is going to get us anywhere with the stone. No idea, honestly. Absolutely no idea. I would like to move that red circle. I once had a colony builder where that was possible, but this one does not really show me any possibility to. This seems to be the night and day circle. And here you can probably tell them how much they need to gather and where. I'm not really sure about this. But you can turn it up or down. Probably how much they work during the daytime. I would assume the first one is about that, but I'm not sure. I really cannot read anything. I hope you guys can. Maybe your eyes are better. Or maybe it's just the game that is still so bad with the writings. They need to improve that, definitely. At least for people like me. Let's see if this number goes up at all. That might be our stone. Looks like a 34 or something like that, or 24. Cannot really see it very well. But I assume they will use some up here on the well. But the cellar seems to be the storage for the food. That's for sure. And the warehouse seems to have all the other materials. Yeah, that's true. They did in Middle Ages, they did store a lot of food in a cellar because it was colder and you didn't have a fridge. Yeah, my game is speeded up a lot. Sorry for that, but I thought it might be useful. Look at that. He's really carrying something out, so it seems he still gets some stone. Okay. That's nice. No idea where they dig that up, but maybe from the ground. Do they get the farm done finally? Yeah, I will from now on, after they did the farm and the well, I will really only build one building at a time because they have too few people on the building meanwhile to handle everything same time. And that makes it probably a bit easier for them if I don't drop many buildings same time. I hate it when I have to wait it out when they are building and it takes this long. But yeah, we are just at the start, so that's normal, I guess. And I can really not read what they are talking about here. If they are complaining about something, it says something about a quick death. If I read that correct. I'm hoping for a quick death, really? Oh my god, they must feel very bad. I hope I can improve this by giving them houses. They might want to have one and need one urgently. Oh, there are a lot of people in this one. Oh, they don't stay, they just go eating there. Okay, that's like the shelter is full. Did they get that building now done finally? Or one of them? I just don't want to have them starving. That's why I did the farm first, but we urgently need the houses also. He still says he hopes for a quick death. I really feel for that guy now. Stop crying. Could they maybe finish the well and the other stuff? I cannot even see what's going on here. Happiness minus 15. Yeah, I know. I get it. Shelter is really not what you like to live at. What you would like to have and live in. If you would finish my other buildings, I would start building some houses for you. Here are the houses. Ah, they did the well. That's nice. Something, I guess. Wait, I need to see that from the side. I think we can drop that pretty close to the road here. And that would be here then. And finally the farm is done. Is there anyone in here? Oh no, it's not done yet. No? Oh yes, it is. Okay, that means I put one less in here and hope the best that he goes to the farm. And I want them to grow some corn, please. Is anyone here? Hello? Can I have someone? Okay, let's put someone down from the stone also. That we get anyone in here. Would love to leave a hunter in the hunter building or two of them. Go to the farm, lady. Yeah, that's just it. Grow me some corn, please. Got your instructions. Now let's hope the best that we have now enough materials to build a house. That would be lovely. And it's getting very dark, but the nights are short in this game, so it's not too much of a bother. At least if you fast forward the game, then the night is not too long. Oh wait, I did tell you some silly stuff, did I? Because I'm on the main page of the game. There is no user review on this game yet. So I must have misseen that. I'm sorry, guys. Indeed, the game is not out yet. And it's just the prologue that's out. Yeah. So you can only try out the prologue. And that one has mainly positive reviews till now. And then you might have to wait for the game still. It's not out yet. Thought it would have been already released to early access, but I was wrong. But you know, if you try the game out, the developers are for sure very thankful if you give them some feedback on their forum, because usually that helps them to develop the game nicer, and there are lots of developers, at least those developers are often watching their forums to see what people do think about their games, and they usually release a demo before they release their game to see what they could maybe improve and change. So you might want to give them some feedback. That might help them immensely. Until now, the game is really not bad at all. At least what I can see. It works pretty well. I'm not sure what's missing for the house now. Maybe they need more planks or something. Because we got 0 planks, and that might be a reason why they slow down here. I will put one woodcutter out of his job and ask him to go to the sawmill if possible. No, go please to the sawmill. Yeah, now he did that. Okay. That might help us to speed it up a bit. Because it seems we got plenty of wood, but we don't have enough planks to do our building. And the house is done. Awesome. So 2 people can live in there? No, there can be far more, but they probably move in pairs. And we put another house down next to this one. No, that does not work, it seems. Oh, yeah, and we got the roads somewhat different. Look at that. Okay. So we might need to decide where to put the road. I want to see that here next to that row. Okay. Let's immediately build the second house. I want to make my people happy. Why can't we put the road down here? Maybe it's too close to the house. Let's try it different. Can we do it here? Also not? Really? What's the problem? Don't get it. Oh, there it works. Okay. Let's put one here. They did really build the house now relatively fast. But you need to make sure that you really drop the woodcutter, the sawmill and the quarry for that. Pretty sure they need all the materials, and especially keep an eye on those planks if you have enough of those. I think it isn't the food that they are complaining about, it are the houses. Once you get all the planks, it might work even relatively fast. Yeah, especially because our warehouse is super close to that house. That speeds it up immensely. Because I have the impression we got one builder only. But he does an amazing job there. Or two builders we got, okay. But they really do work very fast. And yeah, they need stone. They definitely do. And that was already the second house. Let's do another one. And we got less messages telling us that we are idiots. They probably did tell us something like that. They were probably yelling at us, "We want our house!" Yeah, you can say they are building one house a day if you have the materials for them. Of course, you have to make sure that your sawmill is working with two people, if possible. Got only one in here now. Don't like that. Why is she in during the night in there even? Yeah. Let's wait till it's morning again. Is she having a night shift maybe? Oh, that's just a placeholder, I believe. But I'm going to definitely throw out someone, the hunter, to get two people doing planks, because we are out of planks almost again. And I don't like that. Yeah, that's really a close one with the workers. You have to struggle to keep everything going. That's really a challenge. Now winter is coming. Oh shit. I don't think we need in the winter anyone here in our farm. But if I click on it, there's also no one to be seen. Yeah, why? But probably because it is winter. Seems they are automatically going to some different job. Okay, we got children here, if I'm correct. That's awesome. That's one child, but seems the husband died. And are they working on new planks now? Not yet. They are still eating, it seems. Oh, no one here to eat. What's going on? Where are you guys? Dear. Hope they are working. I am wondering if the people do need firewood also, and if the woodcutter does also provide that. Not sure about that. Yeah, they are not that fast anymore now with building the houses. They didn't finish this one within a day. Probably too cold, too few workers, and other problems. Wonder what the stone quarry is doing. There's still one worker in there, okay. Still got plenty of people in the shelter, unfortunately. But they are working on the planks, it seems. Yeah guys, I think I showed you enough about the game. It's probably going to get finished today, my housey, and I will not be able to start any expedition right now. It will take a while till they have enough children. Oh, they are getting more and more children. That's nice. And this one not, because the husband is missing, or the wife, I don't know, probably the husband. And maybe the others will move soon over here into this house and get also some children. I need to build at least 2-3 more houses. Yeah, and if you are up for it, just go to Steam. It's called Colonize, the game, and it's a really nice colony builder sim and city builder and management sandbox. So you might want to take a look at it and maybe wishlist it if you're interested into the game. It might turn out to be very nice. It might still take a while till it comes out. And if you want to see more videos like that, please subscribe to my little channel. And I see you then next time. Bye bye.